This class, we are no longer doing world history. I know that in your schedule it kind of says social studies, but this is Native Studies. I mean, you know this because you've already joined Native Studies class here on Canvas. So in this class, the things that we're going to be, I'm going to try to kind of tell you what the structure of this class is. So we start with the histories that we know of. We don't know all the histories, but there are some stories, some histories that we know of Native American tribes before Europeans even came to this continent. So we're going to kind of look at, back, like the term that we use is pre-Columbian or pre-European, pre-contact. All of those mean the same thing. Life before Europeans, life before Columbus came, life before the contact with Europeans. So if you ever hear pre-contact or pre-European or pre-Columbian, all of those mean the same thing, is time before Europeans came over, okay? So we're gonna focus first on pre-contact time and what life was like for what we know. Unfortunately, the further we go back in history, the less we really know because there's not a lot of written information down. So we're gonna do, we're gonna do what we can, mostly based on stories that tribes will pass down. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna, you'll have a tribe that you're gonna choose, a tribe that you're not connected to at all. They're gonna look into their traditional ways, where they're from, some traditional things that they do. Like you're gonna have this whole project geared around this one tribe that you're gonna find out a lot of stuff about this one tribe. So we're gonna do that first. Then we will do some events that happened before Europeans, and then we'll start with the contact with Europeans, talk about some early, 1600s, early 1700s events. It kind of just go through some major events that really changed things for American Indians throughout the 17 and 1800s. We'll talk about things that devastated the Native Americans. We'll talk about things that that are pushes or things that were very beneficial for American Indians after that. So lawsuits, like Supreme Court cases that helped give more rights. We'll talk about the American Indian movement and things that kind of helped. So like basically like they were just kind of put down and down and down, for a while. And then they did things to bring themselves up to have more rights and abilities within our country. So then we're going to kind of move our way up. We'll talk about boarding schools and wars, and we'll talk about reservations and treaties. We'll talk about status of tribes today and what different tribes are doing for education, for the status of their tribe. And then that's kind of all the stuff we'll do third quarter. Fourth quarter, we're going to get into first tribes in Utah. So the other tribes that are in Utah, we're going to find out more specifically about them, since they are our closest neighbors, at least, our state neighbors. And then we're going to talk about some events that include multiple tribes within the state, or even just two of them, but events that happen within for the tribes in the state. And then we're going to move on to Ute history. Start with the traditional lands, where the original bands were from, what they're called, the process of them being shifted into the three sister tribes that we have today, as well as the status of the Northern Ute tribe today. So that's kind of an overview, very detailed, but pretty much an overview of everything that we're going to be going through in this class. Okay. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to go to your, and I'll show you where you're going. Still in world history. We're not in world history anymore. You'll go to your modules. And there's only going to be one module in right now, one assignment, and it's called Intro to Native Studies. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to be asking you 2 questions in there. The first question in this activity is, what do you already know about American Indians, about American Indian history? It's a very general question. I'm wanting to know mostly the point of me asking this question is I want to know what you know, so that if say if you know all about some event or all about something that I would teach you about, then either I could do something else for you, or I could put you into like a kind of like an assistant role, or you can help teach it even if you wanted to, or like if the whole class knew it, like I don't even have to teach that because you guys already know about it. So I want you, as you go through, you'll see sticky notes that kids have already done on there. You're going to add as many sticky notes onto it as you can. You can look to see what other people have said already. You're going to add to it. Be as descriptive and detailed as you can, meaning list as many different things as you can that you already know. Okay. So this is something that you could take, 7 minutes between these two questions, around there. Just give yourself some time to think about what you want to say. So the more information you give me, the better it is for me, for our class, so that I know kind of where you're at and what you already know about. And then mostly about the history, right, with American Indians. And then the second question that you're going to be asking, that I am asking you in here, is what do you want to know? So what are some things that you've been curious about, but you've never felt comfortable in asking, or you've never asked before just because you just haven't, or something that maybe you've talked to someone about, but they don't seem to know it. Ask it, because even if I don't know it, I will go out and find that answer for you and then tell you about it in class. So again, be as descriptive and detailed as possible. You can add more than one sticky note if you run out of room on your sticky notes. So the more information you can give me, the better. So I'm going to give you about 7, 8, or as many minutes as you need, really. Take your time, answer it as detailed as many things as you can think of. Take several minutes on each question. Don't just, answer a couple things and then move on to the next one. I want you to think about it for several minutes, and then just let me know when you're done. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, go ahead and get started. Let me know. You can either just say something or you can type in the chat, whichever, when you are ready to go. Okay, so for the last 10 minutes, we're going to kind of play a little game. I think it's a really fun game to play. We're going to play Would You Rather. So for this game, I want you guys you'll unmute, okay? It takes too long to type. So you're going to unmute when you answer, or when you're ready to answer. So just answer when you're ready and you have your answer to this question. Some of these are kind of funny. And some are, some of them are really, you got to think about it, So let's see. First question for Would You Rather is going to be, let's see. Would you rather be able to control fire or water? So for all these questions, think about it for a minute and then tell me which one. And then if you have an answer as to why, then tell me why. So I'll start to give you an example of how to respond. I think I would rather control fire because it does more destruction than water does. So, I'm thinking I'm more like keep the destruction at a minimum. So that would be my answer. So what would you guys rather be able to control, fire or water? Fire.
Yeah.
Cool. Johnny? Water. Cool. All right. Next one. Would you rather? Oh, okay. That's okay, Johnny. Just I guess type quick then. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds? Oh, sorry, I'll repeat that. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere? So like Harry Potter where they apparate, right? You just disappear and you reappear somewhere else. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere you want, or would you rather be able to read minds?
Teleport.
Cool. That would be awesome, I think. Both are awesome. Johnny, what do you think? Read minds. Cool. I don't know. I think both are really cool. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see. Would you rather be beautiful or handsome but stupid, or would you rather be intelligent but ugly? So what's more, I guess, what would be, and both, honestly, before you think that if you say that you'd rather be intelligent but ugly, because the other one might seem shallow, there's a lot of benefits to people to just looking good. So it's not like I'm into being shallow. It's like, no, there's like actual legit benefits to better looks, I guess. Mostly with jobs. You can have specific jobs if you look good. So if that's a job you want, then maybe you'd rather have that. So what do you guys think? Intelligent but ugly, or good looking but stupid? I guess maybe, yeah, just unintelligent. Okay, that's okay. We'll go on the next one because I don't know either. I think, I don't know. Of course, everybody would rather both, but I think I'd rather be intelligent. Same as Johnny. I'd rather be intelligent. Let's see. Nope, we did that one already. Ooh, this one might be hard. Would you rather never be able to eat meat or never be able to eat vegetables?
Vegetables.
I knew one of you guys were going to say that.
I was thinking about it.
Both are good, right?
Yeah. Like I've been liking like broccoli a lot, so I don't know.
Let's see, I made green beans as part of our dinner last night. My son loves asparagus, and I do too. We love it. And so he's like, why can't we have asparagus? And I was like, well, because it's $7.99 a pound at the store right now. I ain't paying that. Like, I'll wait till the summer and then just have it like every night and just get my fill over the summer until I eventually want to have plant asparagus in my garden, but I have to wait till fall to plant it because I forgot to do this last fall. We were thinking of maybe moving, so I didn't want to plant it just to move. So anyways, vegetables are good, but meat is good. What do you think, Johnny? Would you rather never eat meat or never eat vegetables? Never eat vegetables. Typical teenagers. No, I don't know. I probably would choose the same. Just, I don't know. I really like certain vegetables. It's probably healthier to never eat meat. Actually, I know it's healthier to never eat meat. So I don't know, but it's tastier to never eat vegetables. All right, next question. Would you rather have a completely automated home, everything is automatic or voice activated, whatever, or a self-driving car? Both of them are realistic. Both of them could happen. Which would you rather have? Completely automatic home or self-driving car?
Automatic home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that'd be hard to choose between. What do you think, Johnny? I think both are really cool.
Probably the car.
Probably the car.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, especially for people who drive out to the city a lot, like how nice would it be to not have to focus on the road and just maybe even just take a nap. My husband would love that. But you also spend more time in your home than in your car. So I don't know. All right, let's do one more. One more, let's see. Let's see. Would you rather be forced to eat only spicy food or only incredibly bland food? I mean, only spicy food or only bland food?
I have to go with the bland food.
Yeah, you don't like spicy food?
No, I'm not trying to wake up on the toilet.
My husband would say the same thing. There's a price to pay with spicy food. Highlander, what do you think?
I don't know. Spicy, I guess.
Spicy. It'd be hard. I was like, taste versus not taste. Problems with your body and no problems, you know? Oh man, I'd probably pick the bland as well. Only eat bland and never eat spicy. Just because I'm not a big fan of spicy things anyways. Like I love the taste, but I just have a hard time handling it. So, and I'm pretty basic how I like my food. So anyways, all right, that's it for class today. Just kind of a fun game, a fun little break. So we don't have to really have whole day during class. So we'll get started tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to actually go look at everybody's things that they know, kind of some things that you guys generally know, and then we'll move on and officially start the class on Native Studies. So that's it. See you guys tomorrow.